watching for the past few days. Um, I don't really comment too much about it. I don't really go live about stuff like this. But it's in regards to baby daddy culture. I just want to chime in on this Blueface and Nevaeh situation and the whole drama with the Krishan Rock and all these kids and that's involved. Um, I just want to say, has baby daddy asked, a question? Baby daddy culture, is it here to stay? Um, I'm not perfect. I wasn't married when I had all of my, three boys. But the point is, at my age, I know better, and I just hate to see young women make the same mistakes that I made. I've been following their story and everything, but congratulations to them, nevertheless. They did have a baby boy, Blueface and Nevaeh. They did have a baby boy yesterday, and it's just been a lot of drama, a lot of chaos. There's other people in the mix. I just believe at some point uh, you have to take a step back and say, is this good for the kids? Is this environment good for the children? Because baby daddies don't have to stick around, is my point. I think in the black community, baby daddy culture is too celebrated and baby mama culture. It's just really getting too out of hand. And at the end of the day, the children are the ones that suffer. The children are the ones that have resentments growing up towards either one of the parents or both. Because as soon as this baby daddy get pissed off at the baby mama, guess what? He's not going to have to, not all of them. I got to be fair. He's not going to want anything to do with the baby or the children. And I just think that's very unfair to the children. Um, all this being born out of wedlock and being celebrated in the black community is really embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You know, back in the day, it wasn't celebrated, it was shamed. And for now, oh, there's another baby being born. Oh, there's another baby being born. But being born into what is my question. So, yeah, like I said, I really don't talk about celebrity gossip too much because in the times that we're living in are so serious, that I think baby daddy drama, baby mama drama, fighting in the streets and fighting over guys, it's really just takes a back seat to what we're really dealing with. Because at the end of the day, times are so very much hard, and food and formula and just everything. And if you're lucky enough to breastfeed your baby, my hat goes off to you. But I just had to chime in on this situation, especially this, baby daddy, baby mama culture, you know, um, fighting in the streets and just, and at the time when we are really being frowned upon, if you guys get my drift, and really just not wanted in certain spaces. And, people are celebrating this ratchet culture now. But I get it. I get it. It's content. People making money off of it. But at the end of the day, it's sad. Off camera, it's sad for these children because when these baby daddies go, and then the well one runs dry with these single mothers, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I just hate to see young women end up in a situation like I did once upon a time. Or you have to get out and work to take care of these children when these baby daddies go away or they decide they don't want nothing to do with you anymore, or you got to hunt them down to pay child support. you know, and they denying the baby, or they gonna make you go through paternity to prove that it's theirs. So, because they don't want to pay. I mean, and it goes on and on and on. So, but to see it being celebrated like this all over the internet, and what's on the internet stays on the internet. And at some point, these children grow up, and then they see all this drama and all this, or they're being not claimed, or their mother is being talked about in a bad way, or being shown in a bad light. It leaves a lasting effect and a negative effect. But yeah, I just want to come in and, throw my little 2 cents on, about what's going on the internet, all this, Blueface and Krishan and Nevaeh, and then they got Jada, they got all these people in the mix, and all these children being born, coming into the world like this. And then there's fighting, and there's threats, and there's this and that, and yada yada. But yeah, I just had to come on and chime in. I'm up early this morning. If you guys want to, drop a chit chat, no trolling, no negative comments. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's just content. Subscribe to the channel if you like my videos and my PSAs and my innovative AI videos. Subscribe to the channel so you can get a notification every time I drop a PSA or a chit chat or a live. But other than that, you guys stay safe. Have a good hump day and all that good stuff. Peace.